What is going on, everybody? Erock here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. Today's video, just wanted to give you guys some tips, tricks, and just an overall guide of how to use Horizon, how I like to use her in the game. If you guys do enjoy the content at all, consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing, hit the notification bell so you always know when a video or stream or anything goes live. If you're interested in watching any live Twitch streams, going to leave that in the drop box down below as well. And if you are interested in following me on Twitter, keep everything sort of connected. You can follow me there as well, all my socials and everything. So without further ado, let's get into some tips, tricks, and a little bit of a guide for Horizon. So Horizon has some of the flashiest abilities we've seen so far with Apex Legends. With her air gravity defying abilities, she has mastered the art of repositioning both her team and the enemy team to her advantage. Just a quick rundown of her abilities if you are kind of new to the game or not quite sure. She has the spacewalk, which is her passive. It increases air control and reduces fall impacts with Horizon's custom spaceship. The gravity lift is her tactical, which reverses the flow of gravity, lifting players upwards and boosting them outwards when they exit. And finally, the black hole is her ultimate ability, which creates a micro black hole that pulls players towards it. Pretty simple. As far as the spacewalk passive tips, there's not really many to really go over. The only thing is she's immune to stun effects of falling great distances. Instead of landing hard on her boots, it basically gives her a little bit of an energy push, a little cushion, which helps her get into fights or wherever she needs to go quicker. So basically, there's not many tips when it comes to that. Basically, all it does is help you land quicker and move to where you want to, just at a quicker and smoother pace. The gravity lift is an interesting tactical ability on a shorter cooldown, which helps create a vertical cylinder which you can jump into and it lifts you along inside of it. You can move around freely in the air while inside the lift, and if you move outside of it, you basically move in the direction or get boosted to that direction that you choose to. Some tips when it comes to using the gravity lift: you can actually find yourself get out of some sticky situations when using the gravity lift as sort of like a panic button when you're strafing inside of it, moving and healing up it. It's for some reason, it's not that easy to hit someone when they're going up the gravity lift with them moving back and forth. You might be able to get a heal off, or you can get up there and rotate out of a different scenario, rotate up on top of a building. Using it as a panic button sometimes could help you just get out of those situations to reposition yourself to get back into the fight. A quick gravity lift thrown at your feet can also be used in an effective counter to an enemy that could be pushing you, or it's also effective to counter an enemy Bangalore or Gibby ultimate, as you cannot be hit while you're in midair. Next up, you can throw the gravity lift into a doorway to obstruct an enemy's attempt to run inside of it. So if you're being pushed and there's an enemy pushing at you, the doorway's there, just throw the lift down. They won't be able to get inside to try and attack you. Once this is being done, it's very useful to give yourself an extra time to recover, revive someone, or just to be able to reload your gun and get back into the fight. The gravity lift has a 15-second cooldown, which means you only have to wait 5 seconds after your previous gravity lift ends before you can use it again, so don't be afraid to absolutely spam this thing in the fight. Many times I'll see myself using this between 2 and 3 times in a fight if it lasts that long, and it's such an effective tool. Constantly moving up and down, your opponents aren't going to be able to match up with the highs, the lows. They're always going to be looking at a different spot for you, and that's what the game is most of the time when it comes to fights. Positioning is everything, so if you constantly move yourself up and down, getting in different areas, you're going to help yourself win more fights and put damage into the enemy team. The gravity lift can also throw incoming projectiles such as grenades off course, giving it some interception. So if you're seeing teams starting to spam grenades at you, you can throw your gravity lift down. It's not always the best thing that you can do, but trust me, sometimes you'll be surprised it could work. Lastly, though the priority should be to use the gravity lift as a defensive ability, you can also throw the projectile at an enemy in cover, lift them up over a wall, or just out of the cover that they're in, disrupting their plans and making them an easy target for you and your team to shoot at all at once. Now, when pairing the gravity lift with the black hole, it could be a very, very dangerous, and overall you could just wipe teams super easily. Black hole, it sucks players in nearby, and it lasts about 10 seconds overall. Black hole takes approximately 120 seconds to charge up, so after it lands, it takes about a half a second to actually deploy. The pull of the black hole can be fairly easily to overcome, particularly by characters with a mobility tool such as Wraith or Octane. It's more so of like a harassment tool. The black hole's pull, however, is strong enough to upset the casual AD strafing of an enemy that may become easier for the target to hit. A black hole is particularly well suited for pulling enemies out of cover while they're healing or reloading. Lots of times what I like to do is pair these two together. If I'm in a fight, I'll throw the gravity lift down and immediately throw a black hole at my feet, so it'll suck enemies in. I can land on them, above them, around them, and get some easy knocks here and there. You definitely want to be quick with the gravity lift and careful with the black hole. Your tactical is on a very short cooldown and can be used at a moment's notice whenever you think it may help, but using the black hole at the wrong time will completely waste the ability, so you may want to save your ultimate for the perfect moment, such as when the enemies are healing or when you're trying to get them out of cover. High ground is the huge factor when it comes to playing Horizon. The best thing about Horizon is that her mobility tool is usable by the whole team, and unlike Pathfinder or Wraith such tools, Horizon's tool is a tactical rather than an ultimate, so it can be used at a moment's notice. So definitely look at opportunities to get high ground on your opponents, and your teammates will be in better position. You'll all be in better position, and you'll all be able to take out everyone on the opposing team. So that's going to be sort of it for the video. I wanted to try and keep it as short, sweet, to the point as possible on some tips, tricks you can use when it comes to playing Horizon, the new character in Apex Legends. If you found any sort of this video at all helpful, enjoyed it, consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel. It's absolutely free. And leave me a comment down below if you like playing Horizon, the things you like to use with Horizon. And yeah, that being said, thank you guys so much for all the support you continue to show me on this channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.